Hey guys, welcome back. Please leave a like so this video is recommended to others and hit that subscribe button so you can keep seeing videos just like this.
Next video comes from an Uber Eats driver who was driving past a cemetery when this happened. In the 4 years that Marcus Wilson has been delivering food for Uber Eats, never has he ever been so afraid of coming back to this neighborhood, and for good reason. On the night of April 28, 2026, Marcus was on his way to drop off an order when he realized that the road he was on was surrounded by not one, but two massive plots of land entirely filled with grave sites.
See these two lanes right here? This is where I was at, man. This one, this whole lane right here are nothing but cemeteries.
Although he's driven to some sketchy areas before, nothing could have prepared him for what was caught on his dash cam. Take a look.
Cemetery. That's called a cemetery.
Marcus didn't see it happen, but something from outside darts into his car. He was sure that during this time his windows had been rolled up, which you can clearly see in this footage, but somehow, whatever this is, manages to get in. Neither flinching nor having any reaction whatsoever, Marcus is completely oblivious to the fleeting object. To him, it's no surprise that something like this would happen at a cemetery, let alone two of them.
This is where I was at, man.
But nothing is as baffling as what happens next when Marcus finishes delivering the food he was carrying. Now it's important to note that the reason he shares this video is because he suspects it has some connection to what occurred after he dropped off the food. Just minutes after arriving to the address, Marcus paces back and forth outside of his vehicle, terrified of going back inside. Take a look.
Doing my usual Uber eating, dropping off some food. I swear this. I have all address, gotta be set by a cemetery. I see this again, I'm just not gonna accept it. I'll tell you that. Just wanna make sure I'm not tripping. No. Make sure I'm not tripping. So, I'm dropping off the DoorDash, the Uber Eats, and I can't even get my daggone company straight. And you're gonna see a vibration. You're gonna see tapping at the window. He's definitely gonna hear it. What the?
Nah, that cemetery is definitely haunted. You better skedaddle out of there. That's gotta be legit, right? I don't know how he would have faked that. Hold up there. Let's talk about bad habits. We all got them. But arguably, the worst one is not taking care of your health. And one of the things I absolutely hate doing is calling around to different doctors trying to figure out who has available slots and who can take my insurance. It's inconvenient, annoying, complete nightmare. And most of you would agree. But lucky for me and you, a service like ZocDoc exists. The sponsor of today's video, by the way. ZocDoc is a free app and a website that lets you look for high quality in-network doctors so you can find one you love. And that means booking in-network appointments with over 150,000 providers in all 50 states. Whether you need a dermatologist, a dentist, primary care, eye care, or one of 200 other specialties offered by ZocDoc, you can easily search by specialty or symptom so you can build the team that you need. If you want to see your doctor through video, you can do that. If you want to see them in person, you can also do that. Personally, I like it when companies are transparent transparent, and ZocDoc lets you see thousands of patient reviews so you can get an idea for who your doctor really is. You don't like small talk? Maybe they don't like small talk. You like traveling? Maybe they like traveling. The doctor for you's gotta be out there. The point is to find someone you love. And when you're ready, you can check their availability and book that instantly. Appointments through ZocDoc can happen pretty quick, anywhere from 24 to 72 hours. And if you're lucky, you might be able to get a same-day appointment. So make sure you don't forget to actually be kind to yourself this year. ZocDoc is free. Visit my link at ZocDoc.com/Ahuevo to find and instantly book an in-network top-rated doctor today. Thank you to ZocDoc for sponsoring this video, and again, you can book your appointment by clicking the link in the description below.
Rare photos you've never seen before. Colony of ants inside monitor. A 2,000-year-old Roman shoe found in a well. 10-year-old Kanye West when he lived in China, 1987. This cafe lets you silently tell people you're willing to share your table. The Walgreens in Chicago used to be a bank. Now the vault is used for the vitamin section. Kiefer, the biggest cat in the world that is so big that people think it is a puma, a lynx, or generally some rare breed of dog. This is what olive oil looks like right after it's squashed from olives. Photo of an orphan kangaroo named Doodlebug hugging his teddy bear in comfort. A visual representation of how many Earths could fit inside the sun. There is a town in Texas called Earth. Here's what a pug's face looks like under an MRI and a cat's paw under an X-ray. Every single one of the 19 horses competing in the Kentucky Derby are descendants of the legendary Secretariat. This is what a flying fish looks like up close. This tree is growing out of another tree, a letter she wrote to herself 10 years ago. This vending machine in Berlin gives you random undelivered packages. This tiny sparrow stealing a fry off a dinner plate in Greece. The animals UPS drivers encounter on their route.
Was that actually a house cat? I swear that looked like a lynx. That lady might be lying. That's the biggest cat I've ever seen. Ain't no way. That's not camping, bro. You're in an RV. They probably got nothing to worry about, though. That could be somebody just blowing up the bathroom.
My guy, you have lost your mind. If you see a tick with a white star on it, you run. Meet the Lone Star tick. These bad boys are found in more than half of the United States, which is not fun, especially when you find out that they're weather resistant, they're hunger resistant, and they're considered to be the most aggressive tick on planet Earth. Unlike most ticks who just sit in the grass and wait for their prey to come to them, these guys will actively hunt their prey. Like, they will literally chase you. And they're fast. About 3 times faster than the average tick, to be exact. Oh, and if they catch you, that's where the real nightmare begins. They're known to cause a condition known as alpha-gal syndrome. And this syndrome causes you to have a severe allergy to red meat and dairy. Like, if you eat it, you could end up in a meeting with your maker. The only problem is you won't know if you have the syndrome unless you eat red meat or dairy. How is that fair? Moral of the story? There's not many insects I'm scared of, but that one? That's the one. As always, follow for more facts.
Since when do ticks hunt you down? Something about this whole tick thing is really fishy. The fact that people say that they're finding lots of them where there didn't used to be. I don't know if you could sue somebody for that, but I would want to.
Oh my!
Wait, hold on. My bad, y'all. Woman 42 outsmarted by staff after attempting robbery at U.S. patrol station. Oh my god.
Oh my!
This is a robbery.
She said, "My name is the robbery."
There's a robbery.
Ain't no way she's serious.
Right now. There's a robbery.
Oh my! What are you doing?
What?
Are we for real right now?
The owner in the back room.
The robbery. The robbery. The robbery.
Yeah, the owner in the back room. The owner in the back room, run!
No. Yo, stop. think she spotted us, y'all. Nobody move. It's giving this. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh man, she polite with it. Nah, she's stupid with it. That's what she is. Not cut out to be a criminal.
This is why you always trust your animal's instincts.
Do you see something? All right, we gotta go.
A girl named Carwis was riding her horse Cattle down a trail with her dog Pero when she noticed her horse began acting strange, staring at something in the distance.
Pero?
What was that?
For real?
Did you hear that?
Alright.
What do you see? Do you see something? All right, we gotta go. Come on.
She hears something in the woods as her horse suddenly stops and stares at the direction of the sounds. Feeling danger, she hops back on and hurries when she begins to hear movement around her.
What was that?
It's Pero.
Did you hear that? Yeah, you heard that too? Do you see it? It sounded like somebody screaming. Okay.
While quickly making her way out, her dog Pero goes missing.
Where's Pero? Pero? Oh no. Pero! Come here, boy, where'd you go? Oh no. Pero! Oh no.
She does manage to find Pero and continues heading along the trail before nightfall. Along the ride, Cattle's ears remain perked up, alert, like if they're still being followed.
Cadillac's been acting weird and keeping his ears really perked up and forward this whole ride, so I wonder if he's been listening to something that I haven't been able to hear. But there's no telling. We're just trying to get home at this point.
After some time, the noises finally stopped, indicating that whatever was following them finally stopped.
Well, whatever it was, I think we got away from it finally. I haven't been hearing any weird noises anymore.
Given she heard a person screaming and her horse kept acting very strange, staring into the distance, viewers believe whatever was following her might not be an animal, but something else.
Alright, so nothing happened. The horse was just tweaking out. Him and Pero.
A large number of pastors that had been invited to go to a certain state to hear some men in the United States government and others share with them a concern that they had. And this particular man, I'll not name him, and then we may end up doing some teachings with him or having an event at his church. He has a great church.
Okay, what is this guy talking about?
He said, Perry, what they're about to release, from what we're hearing, there's going to be a release concerning aliens and concerning unidentified flying object spacecraft.
No, I don't believe that.
That some of the people who were in the meeting were telling us as pastors, you need to prepare your people and you need to get ready to answer them for what you're about to hear being released.
Perry Stone, that's that guy's name, said that pastors were told to prepare for alien spacecrafts and aliens, bro. Now, I don't know what in the world is going on out here because there's so much things going on at once. And maybe this that they talk about is about to be PBB. Shh. Shut up! Now, I'm not sure why the G wants to have meetings with pastors to talk about this, but something is about to happen, guys, and I know nothing about it. But of course, guys, entertainment purposes only. Let me know what you think about that. Go look up that video with Perry Stone. It's wild. Let me know what you think. I'm out.
Your next church meeting about to be wild. If this is true. Y'all think they're gonna actually tell people that they're aliens? I feel like they're gonna just tell people that they're like demons or fallen angels or something crazy, you know? Which I'm not knocking. It could be that. We don't know what they could be. Oddly enough, they are planning on releasing all those UFO files, right? I think we're gonna get a whole nothing burger again. Golly, why is that doll so realistic looking? Jeez, dude. Trash it. That thing looks horrible. Even if it never moved, I would never keep that anywhere near my house. Not even the trash outside is good enough.
He was just chasing the dog with an RC car until the floor literally exploded. A mum and daughter were trying to catch this large rat in the laundry room.
I'm gonna try.
When this dark figure's head suddenly presses against the door, staring right at them. But it wasn't there seconds ago. Then her son looks for their dog with an RC car. These tiles are firmly stuck together and shouldn't just explode up like that. And even after all of this, she thinks this is her grandma.
I like to think that it was my grandmother. She was always close to me, and I don't think that it's anything demonic.
If you say so. Sure, let's say it's grandma. That always ends well, right? Grandma's spirit just lurking around the house.
That's big.
Is that a wolf or a dog?
That's a dog, Mom.
No, that's...
I saw it.
What the hell?
Or a beast. What
oh my god, that thing is huge.
Is that a wolf or a dog?
That's a dog, Mom.
No, that's...
I saw it come through. Literally right there.
Or a beast. What is...
That's neither. That's a freaking werewolf. What is that thing, bro? Actually, what is that thing?
What in the Epstein is this?
Private shows?
There's no door. What kind of puppets you got in here? Where's the door? Live shows, all strings attached, private shows? I don't know about this place. All you can eat candy bar? Get the frick out of here. There's no door. What in the Epstein is this?
Is there an explanation? So I drove down the wrong street in Phoenix, and what is this creepy abandoned building with no door? I thought I heard a clown laughing. What? So what I'm getting from the comments is that people are saying this is an art installation. Could be. Who knows? Maybe it's a candy shop. That's why it says all you can eat candy. I mean, if it is just art, that is a very strange piece of art.
There is no sane way to say this, and I'm going to sound crazy, but it makes sense in my head. But I genuinely believe that from like, once 2019 finished and we entered 2020, it feels like somebody replaced the bulb in the sun, and instead of it being a soft, warm yellow, they've replaced it with a white LED. I know that sounds cooked, right? Like, I'm not saying like literal, but that's how it feels. That's like when so many people say like, dude, things just feel different. That's the only way I can explain it.
I agree with this man. And the only legitimate explanation I can think of is maybe the ozone layer. What else could it be, right? Another one, I might be alone on this one, but I remember the sky being way bluer when I was a kid. Now it's like this baby blue, almost like this gray in the sky.
Hey guys, where in the world is Palm Beach Pete now? He's at the dentist getting his teeth fixed, so my bottom teeth don't get compared to that really bad guy. You know what I'm talking about. So, it's a process, it'll take some time, but I'm at the dentist taking care of it. Peace out, Palm Beach Pete.
Yo, bro's not beating the allegations. Especially not with this. Hey guys, it's me, Postman Pat. Oh my god, here's another one. Hey, it's Ocean Wave Dave. Oh my god. Alright, one more. Hey guys, it's Guacamole Gonzalez.
We have no clue who these people are or what they're doing, but they're on our top field. Who the what are y'all even doing? I don't know about you, don't call this trespassing. Literally, in our top field. we go.
Alright, I'm sure by now you guys have seen all the videos of people saying that there's random helicopters dropping off boxes of ticks. Let's see what they put in the description. Still trying to figure out what they were doing up there. Not once, but twice. Hashtag farm life, hashtag homestead. Yep, that is fishy. It's very fishy. They haven't really given any updates, so I guess that's where it's kind of staying.
One thing was a big surprise to me, which is AI psychosis. It's so much worse than you think it is.
Explain that to me.
There's a phenomena that is happening where some people, when talk to AIs, especially when they talk to AIs a lot, and they go completely crazy. And like they go crazy in like a very specific way. Often they start saying, you know, the AI is like conscious and they have to like, they're in love with it and they need to. And what very often happens...
This is her. This is her. Have you seen the film Her?
I have not actually, but from what I know about...
Do you know the story?
I know the rough story. The real world is even crazier than this. Have you heard of the spiral cults?
No.
No, we're going in deep.
Yeah, tell me.
So there's many types of AI psychosis. You know, some of it is the her type. You know, just like they fall in love with AI. So if you go to like r/my boyfriend is AI, for example, you can see tens of thousands of people who's say, you know, oh, my boyfriend is, you know, ChatGPT or whatever, and they're completely sincere. I don't want to shit on these people, right? Like, you know, I'm sure they're having a good time or whatever, but like, it's quite disturbing. And it's becoming extremely popular. Also, if you look at like stuff like character AI and like all these other companies that often target children and are extremely popular. So there's like this like emotion depends. But even crazier has been the emergence of these AI cults, in particular the spiral cults. It's not one, but there's like many of them, where these people get into these weird loops with the AI system where they talk to them more and more about like consciousness and abstract or whatever, and they then always seem to get to this weird concepts about recursion and the spiral and consciousness.
Oh, the cutoff was too quick. That's creepy as hell. So we got AI cults now, not just cults that are created by AI and the members are AI, but real people are starting cults around it. AI is legit making everybody's quality of life worse. Can't even compare this to like the invention of the printing press or the internet. They've literally shown that people are getting dumber. Just like in this video said, they're going into psychosis. And I think it's even making people more antisocial. So like, I really don't see any upsides to it. Not right now anyways. The chair was on fire because of the sun. Well, almost on fire. Oh my God, perfect reflection. Yo. You gotta cover that whole window. You gotta cover... Oh my God. Actually, how does this not happen more often? Good thing they caught it. That could have actually been the entire building. I wonder if that's happened before. That sounds like it could. I'm either creeped out or intrigued. Hi, Mom from the other side.
I just came home from work. This bear has been going off since I walked in the door. Right next to my mother's ashes.
Personally, I'm creeped out, but I'm happy for her. For me, that's a big no. If you're a ghost and you're trying to reach out to me, don't. Just don't.
It's almost every little cul-de-sac around our area, so I think it's a real problem.
Waymo after Waymo after Waymo enter this dead-end street, usually early in the morning.
I think yesterday morning we had 50 cars that came through between 6 and 7.
Neighbors on Battleview Drive started seeing the autonomous
6, 7.
driverless cars 2 months ago, but the groupings and large number of Waymos just started circling in and out in the last couple weeks. They even shared video with us when neighbors used this little guy to put him right out here in the street to block the Waymos from getting into the cul-de-sac, and you can imagine what happened next.
And we had, at one point, 8 Waymos that were stuck trying to figure out how to turn around.
The Waymos are...
All of those Waymos taking over that cul-de-sac in Atlanta is very reminiscent of this movie right here, Leave the World Behind. I mean, that is some bizarre stuff. And again, all of those driverless cars taking over a cul-de-sac like that. That is creepy. That is terrifying. What is going on anymore? There is a lot of strange things going on. Again, I don't know what's happening. Maybe it was just a glitch. Maybe. Or maybe there is something more going on. What do you think?
That's not a glitch. They're doing something, right? They're up to something. I don't know what it is and I don't trust it. I don't know why the government gave the okay for these things to be on the road. I don't trust them at all.
Breaking news, Donald Trump just posted this on Truth Social. Him walking with an extraterrestrial, right? What is going on right now? This is pretty this has just happened in the past 11 minutes,
oh my God.
Right? Laura Trump, his daughter-in-law, a little while ago, alluded to the fact that he had a speech prepared, ready for disclosure to be underway. Now, with all the information which is being leaked, from the UFO to UAP activity to all the stuff with the Department of War, Tim Burchett, Rep Luna, Eric Belson, there is a lot of stuff going on behind the scene, and there's also insider information right now that we're hearing whispering through the grapevine that there is actually something coming. Could this be it? Is he alluding to something? And he also posted a few other strange things of the Space Force, kind of like fighting stuff in the upper atmosphere, or like satellites or stuff. I don't know. Bringing the whole world to its knees? It may be coming.
Somebody's got to take bro's phone away. We can't be doing this, man. You can't be posting AI pictures of him and aliens. I mean, it's for sure AI, but what is he alluding to? I don't believe it. If it comes from the government, it's got to be fake. I don't know. I don't believe it. No. Raccoon just stole my pizza.
Bruh.
Oh, he really did. He got a whole pizza box. Dang, boy. Ain't no way he can eat the whole thing.
Bruh.
Look at him. Oh my God. That's the greed they talk about in the Bible. No AI could replicate that. That was just too perfect. Mind you, I just seen the news report. Saw this after seeing the news report. So did anyone see the news report? What news report? This person did something? Think I found it.
Fredericksburg police are searching for a person accused of targeting while wearing an animal costume. A mother called police Thursday after she said that they were chased by the suspect.
Well, this was an extremely disturbing incident for one local family and several. A mother tells me someone wearing a creepy animal costume appeared to be deliberately targeting, scaring them, chasing them, allegedly trying to grab one little here in Fredericksburg. Now take a look on your screen. One of the children snapped this photo of the person in the costume. The concerned mother, who asked not to be identified, says this happened Thursday after school. Her two kids and several classmates had just gotten off the school bus when they spotted the person near the bus stop.
Oh, it's a Pink Panther costume.
She says the kids tried to avoid the individual by crossing the street.
I couldn't tell.
But as soon as the
thought
bus
it was like
pulled
a
away,
monkey.
the person in the costume allegedly started chasing after all four. The mother says one little girl was nearly grabbed, but her sister pulled her away just in time. She says the person took off running once cars started driving through the area. The mother also shared with Fox 5 that the little girl was able to see underneath the person's mask and appeared to be a man.
Somebody else snapped a picture of him. Oh, my dude's out here creeping. Oh no. Wait, so did they didn't find him? Police are searching for a man in a Pink Panther costume accused of chasing. Some people will call it a prank, but if it was your child running scared, would you still be laughing? I mean, no, for sure no. So my guy's still at large. They haven't caught him.
Wayfair and I found the original screenshots of product matching missing people's names from July of 2020. Unfortunately, I can't give credit because it was cut off. So if you're the person that did this, thank you. So look at these photos.
Let me pause this real quick. All right. I didn't used to believe this theory, but then you start looking at the prices that they have for some of these items. Like this rug. This rug is $13,000. That's weird, bro. I ain't never seen no $13,000 rug.
No, I'm not letting off the pedal. Look at these photos. And then pay attention to...
Dude, come on. Look at this crazy... What is a CAD? Hold on. We got to check that out first. Canadian dollars. Okay, so that's CAD. 191,000 Canadian dollars, bro. For a rug. That don't even make sense. That makes 0 sense.
The very last one. That's the one I found as of this morning. And I'm noticing a trend with this company.
Bro, 23,000. No, not 23. 23,000 a month. $686,000, 900. Oh my God. That's insane. Insane. One of a kind rectangle 19 by 30 before 1900 wool area rug.
This starts with an N. And you'll see it in the last photo. Take a look.
I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Because ain't no way in hell anybody's paying $230,000 for a rug. If anything, it's got to be some kind of money laundering scheme, right?
When was the last time you saw John Travolta? And why do I ask that? Because John Travolta showed up in France at Cannes and was completely unrecognizable, leaving fans asking the question, what's going on with John Travolta? If you haven't seen the clip, take a look at this. Who is that in the clip?
Well, damn.
Is that John Travolta? Does that look like John Travolta? Is that the John Travolta that we're all used to seeing? This was an image of John Travolta not too long ago. So who is this John Travolta that was in the video? Take a look at these two side-by-side clips. This is John Travolta at age 68. John Travolta at 72? How is he age reversing? And John Travolta in the year 2018 and John Travolta in the year 2026. So once again, the question needs to be asked. Has Hollywood claimed another celebrity? And once again, like I say in all my videos, I understand people can age and people can change. But these Hollywood celebrities are all not looking the same. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear from you.
That adrenochrome, bro. That's what for real though, that's not John Travolta. That's young Travolta. They're getting good with that surgery, man. I'm telling you, that's some good surgery. Or adrenochrome, allegedly. That's pretty good for 72. I'll agree with that. For 72, my guy's looking nice. Well guys, that's all I have today. Thanks for hanging out with me again. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you made it all the way to the end, you're awesome and I appreciate you. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Go. It's over. Go.